Have you ever missed out on something big? I still remember the day I almost bought Apple stock at $15 per share. It was 1997. Apple was struggling, and I thought, this is my chance. But just as I was ready to act, the price jumped to $30. It'll come back down, I told myself. But it never did. I had to deal with critical things that were happening in my life and forgot about the opportunity. And now as I watch Apple stock soaring, I can't help but reflect on how that missed opportunity taught me one of life's biggest lessons. In that moment, I didn't just miss out on a financial gain. I missed an opportunity to trust my instincts, to act when life presents something rare. And I know I'm not alone. We've all had those moments. The big question is, what do we do after? Life is full of priceless opportunities, some so fleeting that we don't even notice them until they're gone. Maybe it was a relationship you didn't fully see for what it was. Maybe it was a dream job you passed up for something more practical. Or maybe it was an adventure you said no to, while everyone else came back with stories that would last a lifetime. When we think about life, we often tally up the debts we owe, our mortgages, student loans, business losses. But we don't always account for the things we let slip away, the seeds of potential that we didn't nurture. But here's the deeper truth. God planted those seeds, those dreams, inside of us from the moment we were created in the womb. Each one of us was given a unique purpose and potential, a vision for our life. But what often happens? The cares of the world, as Jesus described them, creep in. We worry about how to take care of our worldly desires, food, clothing, status, and self-esteem. These worries are like weeds suffocating the dreams God planted in us. Instead of focusing on our divine purpose, we get entangled in the everyday distractions of life. How many of us have pushed aside a dream because we were more concerned about making ends meet, about fitting in, or about what others would think of us? I've been there too. The weeds of the world can feel overwhelming. It's tempting to think about going back in time, isn't it? To wonder, what if I could just rewind and make a different decision? Even popular culture explores this idea, like the Simpsons episode where Homer messes with time, and every small change leads to wild, unpredictable consequences in the future. But the truth is, we can't go back. The past is fixed. However, there's one thing we can change: the future. I like to think of it this way. God planted dreams in us, seeds of potential. But life throws weeds into our garden. Distractions, doubts, fears. These are the weeds. The older we get, the more weeds we accumulate. Sometimes to the point that our garden feels overrun. And some of these weeds, they've grown into trees. You can't just use a simple weed whacker anymore. You're going to need a bulldozer. But here's the good news. Just because weeds have grown, it doesn't mean the seeds are gone. Those dreams, the ones God planted in you, are still there, waiting for you to nurture them. The cares of the world don't have to suffocate them. It will take focus, hard work, and faith, but you can clear the weeds and allow those seeds to grow. So what do we do now? The past is behind us, but this moment, right here, right now, is yours to shape. The future is yours to grow. It's time to clear the weeds, reclaim the seeds, and start nurturing the life God meant for you to live. I didn't get that Apple stock, and today it would probably be worth millions. I didn't take action when I had the chance, but that missed opportunity taught me a bigger lesson. It's not about what you lost in the past. It's about what you're going to do with the future God has given you. Think about the seeds God planted in you, the dreams you had, but maybe pushed aside. They haven't gone anywhere. It's just the weeds, the worries, fears, and distractions that have made them harder to see. If you leave here today with just one thought, let it be this: you can't go back in time, but you can start right now. You can make the decision to nurture the dreams God planted in you, clear out the distractions, and create a future that's in alignment with your divine purpose. It's your garden, and it's time to get back to work. This is Jason. Thanks for joining from Good to Great Academy. See you on my next video. If this was helpful, please subscribe and follow. Thanks.